Hi guys, it's Chrissie with Chrissie's Divine Design Tarot, and we're doing the part 2 to Jungkook and V. In their last video that I did, some people were unclear of what was being said in there. Okay, so it sounds like from the last video that V had given some information to the Empress that was confidential about Jungkook, and V let it slip to the Empress about Jungkook stepping out on her. So we're going to do part 2 of their relationship of V and Jungkook to see what happens here. Seeking and finding, realizations and epiphanies, moving. Okay, let's see what else we get. Ooh. Emotions and sobriety. Okay, so it's possible that the Empress may have found out what she wanted to know about Jungkook and whether it was true or not that he had stepped out. There was a realization and an epiphany, I feel like, from V that maybe he was drinking at the time that he let this slip out. And this Empress is having emotions and moving away from Jungkook because of what happened there. Let's see. Motivation. So Jungkook has given her a lot of motivation to want to walk away from this union that they had. So they've obviously broken up from in the past here, but now she's got this information here of what was going on. Yeah, this was something that V had done impulsively, maybe because he'd had maybe a couple too many drinks or whatever it was, that because the sobriety card is here. So, and yeah, this may have been not a great plan here. Not that he planned it, but maybe it was going to delay this union between Jungkook and the Empress here, okay? And this may have been something they both needed to learn from one another. This is a life lesson. Yeah, Jungkook was definitely not satisfied about this, and I feel like V was not very happy with himself either, and I feel it was just a mistake. Yeah, Jungkook may have thought that it had to do with maybe V wanted to have the Empress, and I feel like there may have been some idea that Jungkook is having about V, thinking that he wants his Empress. Yeah. Well, somebody didn't learn their lesson the first time, so that's why they're repeating this lesson now. And this is kind of essentially saying cause and effect, and he caused a lot of hurt to the Empress, and now the effects of that is her finding out. So now he has to deal with the consequences of her finding this out. Yeah, she's upset, she's emotional, she's the Queen of Cups. She's normally a sweetheart, but she's now emotionally withdrawn. She is emotionally wanting to walk away from him. She's very, very, very overwhelmed, feeling like she was manipulated. Well, essentially she was. Even if it happened at the spur of the moment, he still made that decision to go through with it and step out on her. So whether he was drunk at the time or whatever the sobriety card is, it's no excuse. Page of Wands in reverse. So I'm kind of feeling like there may have been some ideas of maybe how to cover about that and to still get a victory with her, because I feel like he doesn't want her to go. This is his Empress, remember? So he really, really does not. Yeah. She may not feel at home around him. Like, feel like it's a little awkward now. Yeah, the Empress in reverse. So she's still very emotionally upset. And yeah, let's see, what's the Knight of Swords here in reverse? It was an impulsive decision to make, and probably wasn't even thinking about it for V. I mean, he probably wasn't even thinking about it when it came to that. Yeah, it looks like he may have given up on love. V has. It looks like he's not really into love at this point right now, or when he was talking to the Empress. So what is the Two of Wands in reverse here? Spirit. Yeah, Jungkook feels like he got stabbed in the back with the Five of Swords, that he was talking shit behind his back. Kind of feels betrayed. Yeah, he's the Emperor coming up right now, and he's dissatisfied about what his friend has done here. What is this Four of Pentacles? I feel like Jungkook learned something from this, and that's maybe why he's showing up as the Emperor now. What is the Four of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, some bad planning, and now he's not able to move forward with this because he didn't learn the lesson the first time. Yeah, he's coming out of this sadness and hurt when he comes to his friend. I feel like he's gonna, yeah, the King of Wands is in reverse. So I feel like they're kind of well, the Emperor's a little upset with him, or V's a little upset with Jungkook for the way he treated the Empress. What do we got? Yeah, she may not be accepting an offer now from Jungkook at this point in time. They may still have to work together. I kind of feel like she feels like that he's unreliable. Like she feels like she was gullible to him. And now with the Page of Wands in reverse, yeah, she's maybe has to work with these guys right now. Maybe they're cutting an album or something. What is this victory here with the Six of Wands? Yeah, she's single. She broke up with him, or this was from before, or she's not. She feels like she got the victory because she's going to stay single. He may have wanted the victory, but she's not going to go for it. Not right now. This may have been long ago that this happened, that they broke up, and this was why, and now she's just finding out now. Yeah, he's been watching her for a while, I feel. She's not at home right now. She may not feel comfortable at work because of this now. What is the home card? Queen of Wands. There may be a friend here that this Queen of Wands may have been the person that he stepped out with. Let's see, what's the Queen of Wands here for? Why is she here? Is this a friend to the Empress or what? What's the Queen of Wands here for V and Jungkook, please? Whoa. A lot to say here. Let's see, Queen of Wands, okay. She may not have been at home when he met this other woman. He may have been on tour. And they may have just been celebrating. and one thing led to another. With the sobriety, maybe they got too drunk or partied too hard or whatever. Yeah, he kind of just sees the moment at the time with the Knight of Swords there. He's coming out of his head, or she is, because it was a long time ago, but now she knows her intuition was right, because they did break up because I feel like she was seeking this knowledge, and I don't feel like it was recent. It feels more like it was before, like a while before. Eight of Swords in reverse. She's coming out of this headspace. She's no longer feeling like that. Maybe getting the truth and clarity, truth revealed here. Wow. Okay. Let's see what we get for the Archangel messages here. These are some of the new cards I got. Well, there's no denying they have a lot of passion for each other, this Empress. Archangel Genelle, trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. So I kind of feel like they may end up talking about this, because there's a lot of passion here when it comes to the Emperor and the Empress, Jungkook and whoever his Empress is. I think it told us who the Empress was in one of my readings there, this lately. Angel therapy. Angel Raphael, give your cares and worries to the angels and allow us to take your burdens. So she may be giving it to Spirit and releasing all of this, giving it to her angels, and because it was a past hurt. Okay. Nurture. Archangel Gabriel, as you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities, sorry, it's hard to read this, are important for you right now. So I feel like she may be purging a lot of her past, and trying to, I feel like, clear, cancel, and delete any negative energies. She may be spiritual here. Let's see. Moon cycles. Archangel Genelle. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize on these cycles. So I feel like if she wants to manifest anything, she's going to follow the moon cycles to bring in her Emperor. Let's see, what's the King of Wands in reverse here? Victory. Oh, so Archangel Sandalphon, your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. And I feel like it may have been something that V wanted to come to light here. And it may be a lesson for V as well about confidentiality. What is the Ace of Pentacles, or Page of Pentacles? What's the Page of Pentacles? Overcoming difficulties. Okay, so Archangel Genelle, the worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. So I feel like they're going to be able to overcome this. And it may have been at a time in his life when it was different. Now he's having healthier lifestyle. Archangel Raphael, eat a healthful diet. Get a jeez, I can't speak today. Eat healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regular for optimal health. So maybe working on the healthy lifestyle is going to make a difference here. Brilliant idea. Archangel Uriel. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. So he's watching her being single here, wanting a victory with her. So, and I feel like this is the Emperor, who is Jungkook here. Beloved one. Archangel Genelle. I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Wow. So this may have been something that was impulsive, that I feel like spiritual is going to bring in his Empress for him. And she is here. She's just sad right now because of what has happened in the past. Maybe not having the truth. Archangel Ariel, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. And I feel like she's going to stand up to Jungkook and tell him how she feels about what had happened and why they may not be together right now. Let's get the archangels here for this. Or the romance angels, sorry. We just had that. Ooh, wedding. This situation involves marriage. So I feel like they're going to end up getting married here. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So maybe that's where this sobriety is. Heart-to-heart conversations. I knew it. Honestly discuss the feelings for each other. You deserve love. You are lovable. And that's on that victory. And I feel like that it's going to bring them together. Romantic feelings. They can't hide how they truly feel towards one another. Keep an open mind. Because I feel like as long as she's closed off to this, I feel like it's just going to be delayed. But I feel like he's going to, well, not he, but they are going to have that heart-to-heart conversation. And that's when this playfulness will come back into play. They'll recapture the romance that they had before. Finances and career. So this may be a factor in their life just because they're maybe both in the public eye. So, and it might be tough to see one another in some occasions unless they tour together. And they may cut a deal or some type of contract to work together, I feel, in the future. Release your ex. So I feel like whoever they're with this before, whoever they're with now, if they are, I mean, she's single at this point, or will be soon. He's watching to see when she's single. So, and it's showing up that she's single here. She must have already released her ex. So I kind of feel like there's a lesson here for V about spilling the beans, so to speak, when it comes to confidentiality, not telling people's secrets. It should have been Jungkook that spoke about this to her. And I feel like he's realizing that now too, that he should have maybe apologized sooner and spoke the truth. Okay? And there may have been other factors in there at the time of when it happened, and I feel like it was years ago now. Yeah. Let's see what the love cards say here. What about this wedding here? Involves marriage. What's going on here? I feel like things have to change for this addiction aspect too, for them to be able to come together. Hammer, yeah. So sabotage. He may have sabotaged it in the past, but the hammer here is about rebuilding and persistence and working on it. And I feel like he may be working on getting the courage to ask her eventually, once they have a talk and realize what they mean to one another again here. Give your relationship a chance. What is that? They're going to work on the relationship. So, but I feel like there's some issues here that need to be cleared up first. She has to come back up in the upright, and right now she's in the reverse, but he is in the upright. I feel like he learned something from this, which has elevated him into being the emperor and being in the upright. Girl talk, sometimes with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, and having fun. So I feel like they're not there yet. There's still things that have to change, but this looks like what might come up here in the future. Yeah, the codependency, I feel like he's looking at her photos, missing her, wanting to make new memories with her. Let's see, heart-to-heart conversation. Heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. And that's when they have this heart-to-heart conversation. And maybe they resolve a few things here. Boat, receiving what you need, progressing, arriving, moving on, and closing out whatever issue they had with one another. What's this romantic feelings here? Romantic feelings here? What's the romantic feelings? Engagement ring. I can't make it up, okay? And I feel like this wedding has been put on hold until he's able to feel like he can propose to her, right? And I feel like he sabotaged that idea long ago whenever this happened and they broke up. So keeping an open mind, paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. And I feel like this is where they are really getting to know each other all over again in a different way. So then we have acts, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. So this is their recapturing the romance, and something may have happened here that needs to be learned about this. Why is the axe here? Why is this breakup happening? So this may have just been a separation, temporary separation. Maybe they had to go a long period of time from not being able to see one another. I don't know if they actually broke up in this time, but Cupid's arrows here. So, I mean, I feel like if it was because of jitters or feeling I'm going to get married and being anxious and worried about that. Cupid's arrow strikes. So, and it says, have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation, or meeting. And I feel like this is when they get back together after being away from each other for maybe more than a month or something like that. And I feel like it was just because of their busy lives. Okay. What's the finances and career? Love call. So they message each other about thinking about each other and letting each other know. And then when they do get together, it says seduction. So attraction, flirting, hooking up. But it does say third-party interference here. So let's see what the seduction is. What is the seduction? Yeah, there's an end to that seduction and love calls. He's no longer going to have that type of hookup. And I feel like with the love call here, it may have been from this other queen here. Yeah, because this is where that Queen of Wands is. She's under here. And it looks like the love call, someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Then it's seduction, and that's that third party. And then we have the Grim Reaper. He's no longer, having a relationship with this person or third-party relationships. This relationship is over, no second chances. Grow and transform your life with the Grim Reaper. So he's no longer going to do that with anyone, especially if he's planning to get engaged to his Empress. Yeah. So I feel like not enough here is this other person. Frustrated in the relationship, lack of confidence, just jealousy here. She doesn't have enough self-love here. Yeah, she may be a narcissist. Maybe she's used to getting what she wants. So what else do we have? Yeah, maybe she has some outdated thinking. She's replaying events over and over in her head. And it was just about passion. It wasn't about love. Whereas with the Empress, it's love. So let's get some love messages from Jungkook to his Empress. Okay. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So even though she may be hurt by what happened, it was in the past, and their circumstances may have changed since then. That doesn't make it right what he did, but he should definitely apologize and let her maybe know that he's reformed and isn't doing that anymore. He's serious about her. Imagine all the unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. And I feel like that is definitely something. They may be a little older now too, where they're not so much doing that kind of behavior. Ooh, this could be his twin flame. So your passion ignites with the twin flame card, and I feel like they could be twin flames. And friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. And I feel like they're going to have that friendship back. And I feel like that for V as well. I feel like this was just a hiccup in their, as their friends, as their friend relationship between V and Jungkook. I feel like they're going to resolve that and recapture that friendship. And I think this is all gonna be just fine between the three of them, the Empress, the Emperor, and V. So, yeah. So I like this for this reading. Let's get a couple of the messages. I made these little cards up here, and we'll see what comes out. What do they need to focus on here right now? There's good news that will make you so happy. I fell in love at first sight. Your love shares your values and your beliefs. So I feel like they both have a lot in common. And true love is coming together. So I feel like that's going to come together fairly quickly here. Not too far from now, maybe in a few months. Let's see, any other messages? Addressing personal baggage and healing. And I feel like they're going to heal this. This may have been something to do with relationships and how they grew up, how Jungkook may have grown up, or because of becoming a star overnight type of deal here. Life changes on your spiritual journey, and I feel like that is where they evolve to where they're going to be fairly shortly from now. I think it's more or less, if I can remember, let's roll the dice anyway just to see what else comes up here. So we have 9, I thought it was going to be 9 weeks or 9 months between, yeah, 4 to 9 months, somewhere in there, that they're going to talk again. It says, I want to talk to you, please. So she may not be talking with him or giving him the time of day because she's still hurt. She's going to have to address the personal baggage and heal, and so is he. So that may take a little bit of time between now and the time that they actually are able to reunite again, where this engagement ring might come up. So all right, you guys, this is part 2 of V and Jungkook's friendship, and they get along just fine after this. I feel like they are pretty resilient in their friendship, and just that he's not going to do that again. And I feel like with the friendship on the line and him oopsing and saying something to the Empress was just that, and oops. So and he didn't mean to hurt anybody, I'm sure. So all right, you guys, I'm going to leave it there. Please like, share, and subscribe. Become part of our tribe, the Divine Oracles. And stay blessed. We'll see you next time. Later.